In the previous 2 meditation trainings, we learned 2 skills. We learned how to train the immersion of awareness within our body. This is known as grounding. So this is the process of becoming aware of the different sensations in our body: warmth, coolness, touch, becoming very present in the experience of just sitting here. This is the foundation for your meditation practice. You should always enter into your seated practice in this way. We then went on to learn how to exercise the focus of our awareness. Awareness has focus. We can focus awareness very wide and be aware of everything within the field of our experience. Or we can bring awareness to one point, just being aware of this. We can go to the medium level and just be aware of our body sitting here. So awareness has a zoom lens that can go out and come back. When you combine grounding of awareness in your body, so your body becomes self-aware, and then you combine that with the ability to actually change the focus of your awareness, this creates what's known as in MIDL as a flexible attention. And flexible attention is the ability to self-observe, not only in seated meditation, but also in daily life, which is so important. That's where the real meditation happens. So we think of our seated meditation as training for daily life. We exercise those skills that are weak in us so we can self-observe in our everyday activities. Now that we've developed a foundation of flexible attention, it's time now to do something about that. So I notice that I feel frustrated. I notice that I'm bored. I notice that I'm restless or sleepy. I notice that I'm wandering off, becoming lost within thinking. So what do I do with this? What I need to do is I need ability to actually relax my relationship towards what I'm experiencing. In mindfulness meditation, our relationship towards what we're experiencing is more important than the experience itself. And this is a part of mindfulness. Mindfulness remembers, this is what I'm doing now. Mindfulness observes, this is what I'm experiencing now. And mindfulness knows, this is how I'm relating towards what I'm experiencing now. It's the relationship that's the most important. When we notice our relationship, attraction, aversion, what do we do with that? We learn how to soften, relax our relationship towards what we're experiencing. And softening is an abandoning. It results in a letting go. It withdraws our mind's habitual participation with experience. Now, to learn the softening skill, we start out in some very easy steps. And these initial steps are actually quite mechanical because we're learning to use our body to breathe in a correct way, a way that brings about calmness, relaxation, a stillness of mind. So we start out learning to soften by diaphragmatic breathing. And diaphragmatic breathing is taking breaths in the belly, but in very particular way, very slow and gentle breaths. When we're doing diaphragmatic breathing, we're not breathing from the top of our chest down into our belly, but rather gently extending our belly out to draw the breath in and lowering it back again for the breath to go out. If you look at the abdominal muscles, there's a V muscle down the bottom, And this V muscle, can be found between the belly button and the top of the pubic bone. When that muscle pushes out, what it does is it draws the breath in and pulls the diaphragm down. And when it lowers back again, back towards your body, the breath goes out, the diaphragm returns. So by gently pushing your lower abdominal muscle out and lowering it back, you have the handle for a pump to draw air into your lungs. Now, while we're doing this, some people might find this difficult. If you find it difficult, it's probably because you're naturally stress breathing. Your normal breathing is in your upper chest. If this is the case, I recommend doing MIDL mindfulness training number 3 of 52. Number 3 of 52 is a retraining of breathing patterns. So retraining stress breathing patterns into natural diaphragmatic breathing patterns. And the effect it has in our life is just amazing. There's a section on my website, midlmeditation.com, called MIDL for Anxiety. And in there, it has an article that supports this. Or you can always contact me. And what I'll do is I'll send an electronic copy of a book on how to meditate with anxiety. After doing this laying training of retraining your breathing patterns, and diaphragmatic breathing starts to become natural for you, after a period of like 3 to 4 weeks, it will change definitely. Then this allows the softening skill to be so calming, so relaxed, you will just melt. It's wonderful. Okay, so let's look at doing the softening skill together. So taking your seated position, I'd like you to place your fingertips just below your belly button. That's it. Just pressing very slightly. And now just slowly extend your lower abdominal muscles out to draw the breath in through your nose. And slowly lower them back again for the breath to go out. Slowly pushing them out for the breath to draw in. And lowering them back for the breath to go out again. Just taking some slow, gentle breaths in that way, just in your belly. Belly goes out, the breath draws in. Notice how the breath draws in from your nose when your belly is pushing out. Belly lowers back, the breath goes out, just with that lower abdominal area. You might get some air into your lungs, a little bit of movement in the chest, that's okay, but the main movement should be in the belly. Just a few more. Wonderful. Notice the calming effect you start to get from breathing in your belly that way. Now we're going to bring the breath up into our chest. And the breath starts in our belly button. We're experiencing moving up to our ribs, to the top of our chest, and we relax. Come back a bit so you can see. Okay, palm below your belly button, one on top of your chest. Thinking of the breath starting below your belly button, don't push your belly out all the way. Just think of the breath starting there. This is a different exercise to what we just did. The breath starts in the belly. We push our ribs out, chest fills. So it looks like this. And relaxing with that breath. Belly, ribs, chest, relax. And you'll notice how the shoulders move when we breathe in this way. The breath starts in the belly, moves up, ribs push out, top of your chest. Slowly allowing that breath out to relax. And in. Try to feel the relaxation Keeping the breathing slow, keeping it gentle. It should feel comfortable, calm, relaxed, no strain. And abandoning all effort when the breath goes out, shoulders, chest, upper back relaxed. Just do 2 more. Just like that, that's right. 1 more. Yeah. Wonderful. Now you can release your hands, place them in your lap, and we're going to do the same breathing again. And we're going to be breathing from the belly button, ribs, chest, relax, without our hands. Let's just do some softening breaths like that. Starting the breath in your belly, you bring the breath up, ribs push out, chest inflates like a balloon. And relaxing with that out breath. And again. Now allowing your breathing to return back to normal. No longer controlling your breath. And noticing how this softening breath continues within your body. Aligning your awareness with that breath. And every time that breath goes out, just allow yourself to relax. Relaxing with that out breath. Allowing the breathing to become more calm. More relaxed, more still. Notice the breath is now moving in your belly. Relaxed and calming breath. Using that breath to relax into your body. To relax, to soften, to become aware from your body. To become very present. And you can open your eyes. And that's the softening breath. At first we mechanically learn to use it, and then we learn how to relax with it. The important part is to align your awareness with that natural breath. And every time your body deflates, just give up all effort, just relax. Just relax. Yeah, wonderful. So that gives you the basis of the softening skill. So how do you use it? Well, you've developed the skill, the mindfulness skill of flexible attention to self-observe. So you're sitting in meditation. You notice that you're restless. And you take some softening breaths to relax, to settle your mind. You notice that you wander off to thoughts and thinking. When you come back, you bring your awareness back into your body and you soften, relax into your body, grounding, present. Yeah? You notice that your attention goes out to sound. You acknowledge it, and then you take some softening breaths and soften, relax back into your body. You have difficult sensations in your body, painful sensations. You notice your aversion to it. You notice the tightness in your body, and you take some softening breaths, just like we did. And you soften, relax into that feeling. And this is how softening is used. And of course, it wouldn't be MIDL, mindfulness in daily life, unless we brought this skill into our daily life. So in your daily life, you bring awareness into your body. You remember it. You be mindful of it. You keep your awareness focused wide. Then whenever you notice yourself reacting towards something with attraction or aversion, what you do is you focus in, you bring your awareness in and focus on where you're experiencing that in your body. And then what do? You soften. Use some softening breaths. You relax. You're having a difficult conversation with someone. You keep your awareness wide. You listen. You notice your reaction. And then gently and quietly, while you're listening, you soften. That's what you do. You soften. You soften into that. You take away the resistance, the struggle, the pain. This becomes the basis of our skill for deconditioning defensive patterns from the mind. Yeah, wonderful. So this is the simple basis of the first softening skill, MIDL mindfulness training number 4 of 52. Yeah. Next week, we're going to be talking about the skill of bringing this softening into the mind. So it's not only a physical softening, but it's also a mental. A mental softening, relaxing. Wonderful. Thank you everyone for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. I really do. Take care of yourselves and have a wonderful week. And goodbye. Thank you.